Hey everybody, this is Ruth Fry with Keller Williams Realty Infinity out of Plainfield, Illinois. I'm here with your weekly market snapshot for residential real estate from August 1st, 2022. And just a reminder, if you haven't been watching many of these videos, this is information that comes from Indiana. The border of Indiana and Illinois goes over to almost Iowa, up from the Wisconsin border to close to central Illinois. Residential closed listings last week were at 3,042. Now that is significantly lower than last year, 4,626, but it is higher than last week at 2,428. So you can see that we're doing a little bit of an up and down in the statistics here. A lot of that has to do, again, this season with the seasonality of the market. We're getting into the slow period before Labor Day. Residential listings under contract, we were lower than last week and last year at 3,327 compared to last year at 3,918. That, again, is lower than last week at 3,496. Residential new listings were also lower this week, 5,967 versus last year at 7,354. And last week it's 6,220. Again, we're getting ready for back to school and people getting set for school. So listing homes is a little bit lower in a lot of people's minds. They have children or people who are adjusting to school life. Residential rented listings were up versus last week at 1,132 compared to last year at 1,987. That's a significant drop. Last week we were only at 560. So again, I expected this number to be higher because it was the end of the month and people start to move in on the 1st. This is residential active and temporary. Residential open houses were down a little bit, 2,955 versus 3,152. Again, I do think that this is more of a seasonality thing. People are out and about trying to get school stuff ready. Probably not thinking about holding an open house as they hold off on listing their home until after the Labor Day weekend. This is the impact of COVID-19 to real estate showings in MRED. Residential sold price. We are at $301,000 versus last year at $287,500, holding a little bit lower than last week's at $305,000. So you can see this is been a little bit of an adjustment of a high of $310,000 and $320,000 was the high. And this week, we are seeing a little bit of a decrease in that market. I'm estimating this will be more of a up and down type of situation here as the market shifts a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Residential rented price was $1,995 versus last year $1,750 and last week at $1,950. So we're still courting the $2,000 a month for an average rental in the state of Illinois. Talking to my friends and coworkers in other states, that is about what they're seeing as well. So hopefully with this market shift, that hopefully things will start to even out a little bit, but it's still a good opportunity for anybody who's looking to sell or buy a house right now. The rates, I know that the Fed has raised rates, but that doesn't necessarily impact the market at this time because the rates were already adjusted for the supposed increase from the Fed. So if you are looking for exploring options on purchasing or getting ready to sell your house, if you're thinking about moving out of state or moving in state, please give me a call. You can reach me at realestateruthie, RUTHIE, at gmail.com, and I'm really happy to help you. Thanks so much, and I hope you have a great week. We'll see you next week with more stats.